Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility.
Tyranny, burrowing class, apex size.
Take heed, Meridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
Traverse with caution, brothers.
Band together. No Trigon slay us this year.
Dig in and fortify this position. Auspex, speed up and stay close. Runners won, brothers. Another Xenos bioform eliminated. Rearming. Releasing frag grenade. This location provides sufficient advantage against the Trigon. All specs primed. Fresh magazine in. Clear a blast radius. Speed up and stay close. Runners won, brothers. Changing magazine. Ordnance away. Exterminated. Swapping magazine. Area cleansed of the foul Xenos presence. Lictor on Auspex. Destroy the spore mine. Silence that burning spore for more of its foul breath. Its brethren answer the call. Ravener, watch the ground. Stay dead, Ravener. Target seeks to mobilize reinforcements. Eliminate. Our foe will not best us with numbers. Changing magazine. Commencing Auspex scan. You are fertilizer now, Xenos. Fresh magazine in. Target is rallying reserve forces. Halt it! Reloading. Pathetic Tyranid abomination. Speed up and stay close. Tunnels towards our position. Run as one, brothers! We hold this ground, not the beast. All specs deep scan ready. Disgusting Tyranid scum. Rearming. Specs tag the zoanthrope. Kill that foe, lest it summon hate. Another Xenos bioform eliminated. Xenos is there. Show them carnage. Fresh magazine in. Speed up and stay close. This location provides sufficient advantage against the Trigon. You are fertilizer now, Xenos. Magazine. Exterminate. We made our Primarch proud this day. Brace for subterranean rupture! Changing magazine. Pathetic Tyranid abomination. Rearming. Trigon assault incoming! You are fertile. Tyranny artillery in sight. Fresh magazine in. Ravener, watch the ground. That one calls for reinforcements. The army. Trigon, prepare to engage. Another seed of fire for elimination. Tunnels towards our position. Dig in and fortify this position.
The lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's Keep.
You heard the Magos brothers. Rally at the lift platform. All specs ready to scan. Reloading. Detecting my static mine. Throwing frag grenade. Swapping magazine. Changing magazine.
Hey, Lestat. I have summoned the transport lift at the request of Echo's Gallio. Remain patient. Transport lift inbound.
Perplexing. I have transmitted no authorizations.
This is not an ideal run point. We must keep moving until the lift arrives.
Transport lift status. Incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases.
Regroup, relocate. Disregard Solo's help.
Half visual income. Now to the lift. Disgusting tyranny scum. Fresh magazine in. Pathetic tyranny. Rearming. Tyrannid menace at night. Be ready. analyze this servo skull?
Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Ignore the servo skull, Grunt. It's clearly malfunctioning.
A suggestion to abandon Galio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Galio and Nutrien achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him again.
Were I bothered by the servo skull's incessant talk instead of shooting myself?
You passed the correct door. It was behind you, where your corpses shall soon rot.
Another scene. I have never encountered a servo skull malfunction like this before. Servo skulls self-inferior beyond their lifespan. Remember that, brothers. Swapping magazine. Picking up extra rounds.
When you die, the seating system will be your tomb.
Releasing frag grenade. Reloading. Tech priests designed this facility to withstand any assault.
I expected Tyranids to have breached further into the facility than we were briefed.
Swapping magazine.
Magos Galio, I hereby order you to turn your weapons on each other.
Fortify your sight! We severed the Zoanthrope's connection to the hive mind. Rearming.
Your brothers think you are the weakest among them.
Resupply. Detecting my static mind. Take it down! Choke on your spores, gun beast! Tyranny burning a funnel! Ordnance away.
Without Ignoel
You are
Metrian, you will be
fertilizer
dead
now,
by now.
Xenos. Changing magazine. Exterminating. Deploying frag grenade.
The Tyranids will digest your flesh as biomass.
Reloaded. Stim injection administered. Swapping magazine. Pathetic tyranny of population.
Galio knows no one of the shadow of the war experience. But I do.
You are fertilizer now, Xenos.
Select preferred method of execution. Decapitation.
The hive mind
execution,
loathes ours.
Demonstration. Dismemberment. Disembowelment. Drowning. Dissection. Would you like to hear more?
Subterranean Xenos below us. Nowhere left to dig. That is the biggest tyranny I've seen. We will get our chance at it, brothers. Changing magazine.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake.
Lagos, we have a Trigon
And your own.
complication. Heard and
Summon
acknowledged.
legions of Xenos! Status. The facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Melter munition should be nearby. Our strategy hinges on melter
Of
charges.
a redundant system gridlocked by bureaucracy and blind specialists.
Fresh magazine in. Without melter charges, we will be overrun. Keep searching for melter charges, brothers. Our strategy hinges on melter charges. Those Xenos will never see daylight again.
Out, you damn Cerebrate Atlantics.
Onwards, brothers, towards the objective. Swapping magazine. road. Beware its mindset. Exterminate the tyrannic swarm. Air bombs incoming! Young beast! Take it down! Launching multiple. Gun beast eliminated! We broke the Xenos onslaught.
Gallia knows nothing of the shadow in the warp and its myriad secrets. But I do.
Reloaded. Rearming. Stay close.
Inside the facility, you'll find Metria cowering in her data enclave.
Galio, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to thews of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, that I must drag you back into the light.
No telling what surprises
You
await.
passed the correct door. It was not.
3 meat lackeys seems like overkill, Galio. You think too highly of me. These poor, inert variables shall perish here, devoured by the Tyranids. And you do not care.
Atrian shut down power to the uplink terminals. You must resupply the generator with a backup power cell. She hopes the Tyranids will annihilate you, but she underestimates the second company.
We shall seek out a power cell at once.
I beseech you, Galio. Bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my parents predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Grox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the might rules, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astarte shall die alone in the dark.
Fresh magazine in. Prospect tagged as target seeks to mobilize reinforcements. Eliminate. Stand resolute against the Xenos. Stealthy Xenos can hide, but not for long. You are fertilizer now, Xenos. Xenos Psych are outmatched by Codex tactics. Dropping magazine. Another Xenos fireball eliminated. pathetic area claims the foul Xenos prey. Swapping magazine. This power cell should work.
These generators need power.
Fresh munitions. Exterminate. Rearming. Ejecting stims. Kill that mob lest it summon aid! There will be no allies for them! Disgusting tyrannid scum! Fresh magazine in. Xenos bio! Target rallying reserve forces! Hold it! Reload. I have a power cell.
We must reawaken these generators with power cells.
Brace yourself, brothers! More are incoming! Resist the tyrannid wave, brothers. Ravener!
Light and darkness. How easily flesh parts deceive their perception.
Disruptor attempts to connect with the facility's network. Mitrium will seize any opportunity to damage crucial data which would deem this mission a failure. Do not let her connect to the consoles.
Meridian is your safeguard, Magos.
I am copies of copies, backups of backups, and I degrade not. You have already fallen.
Secure that console upgrade. Now the Xenos bioform eliminated. Fortify your psyche! Tyrannid menace. Changing magazine. The hive mind reels from the solar probe depth. I will hold the console. All specs primed. We disabled this console.
Return to Mitrian's containment unit. See, Mitrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
These tender thoughts of Astartes' flesh have accomplished nothing, Gallia. My imagination will always you are fools, peasants.
Science, Mitrian. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
Ammunition cache here. Fresh. The Magos biologist is in Viridian's possession.
Pilot, Viridian is ready for evacuation. Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Viridian.
Setting thermal charge. Lictor on all space. Thought you could hide from the start. Borrowing Ravener filth. Swapping magazine. Neurothroat! Keep your distance, bro! Pathetic Tyranid abomination. Changing magazine. Fertilizer now, Xenos. Swapping magazine. Specs deep scan ready. We made our Primarch proud. Reloading. Scanning. Pathetic tyranny of abomination. All spectacular borrowing tyranny. Detecting mycetic mines. Silence that vermin's call for more of its foul rage. Enemy reinforcements have heard the rally cry. Another Xenos bust. That one! Our enemy will receive no aid. Swapping magazine. Changing magazine. Stay close and sharp. Through one last maelstrom we go.
Evacuation point ahead.
Let's engage. Tyranid scum. Rearming. Picking up extra rounds. Magazine in. Auspex deep scan ready. Activating Auspex advantage. Exterminate. Magazine. Be ready.
Have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrium's meddling code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Meridian, forward, continue for a fight.
Aim for the cracks in its Titan's armor.
Changing magazine. All specs prime. Swapping magazine. Call to rise and collapse, brothers. Place melter charges on the Xenar swarm spots. Obliterate every last odious scourge. Xenos crawlways with the melter charges. Purify the area of the chittering cores. Thermal power of the Imperial of this investigation. Magazine. Do not get caught beneath for an assault from above! Swapping magazine. Trigon has punctured another crawlway. Fetch a melter charge. Place melter charges on the Xenos swarm spots. Obliterate every last odious scourge. Eradicate the Xenos crawlways with the melter charges. The thermal power of the Imperium will halt this investigation. Place melter charges on the Xenos swarm spots. Pathetic tyranny abomination. The thermal power of the Imperium of this infestation.